How's it going, my people? This is your boy Wired Up, and welcome to another episode of Wired Up TV. And I got, for the first time, here with me on a regular video, Todd Whithour. What's up, Todd?
Hey, what's going on, Danny?
Nothing, just chilling, bro. Same old every day. Trying to do what I gotta do. Everybody, we're gonna go ahead and get into this email and something. In case you guys don't know the gentleman that we're about to speak on, it's two YouTubers that for some reason feel the need to talk about us all the time. Whatever that case might be, we don't know, but whatever. But we were supposed to do a debate, according to them, that's what they're calling it, a debate. And we set the date up, and they flaked on us. So just in case these two guys, try to change up the script or lie to you guys, we're gonna go ahead and tell you guys the truth. And by the way, we rescheduled it to the 15th of December. So it's still on. We're just gonna go ahead and pump this out before they try to pump up some bullshit and lie to you guys. So I'm gonna show you guys the emails real quick that I had with this gentleman. I'm not gonna say his whole YouTube name because he might strike me like a little douche. With all due respect. You know what I'm saying? With all due respect, but we'll just go ahead and call him B. Okay? So the first email goes, Danny, this is B. You blocked me from commenting on your channel. I, along with many others, have realized that Tupac is fearless, which we'll call the other guy, and I would like to have a roundtable discussion or debate regarding this issue. Please respond back ASAP. We think you are spreading this info on YouTube whether you know it or not. We also think that you're purposely avoiding this topic for reasons unknown to us. And then I comment, yes, we can have a discussion. I'm on vacation with family now. When I get back, we can definitely have a discussion about this subject. And I respect all beliefs no matter what they are, even though I might not agree with them. And I even respect your beliefs, even though it's the most dumbest, unfactional fairy tale theory ever heard. I still respect it. We will talk after my vacation. Danny from Wired Up TV. He goes, I guess he doesn't answer me, so I send him an email that says, send me your number and we will discuss this tomorrow or whatever. He emails me back and it says, not comfortable giving my phone number out just yet. When will you return from vacation? I answer, tomorrow morning I can do this, but it has to be tomorrow night, 8 p.m. my time, Arizona time. And the reason I'm putting the emphasis on that is because he sent me another email today, which I will post up here right now. He sent me another email today claiming that he called me 5 minutes late, where I have the proof that he actually send me an email about 2 hours late. And he tried to, just in case he tries to play the whole, I didn't know you said Arizona. Here's the email proving that I told him Arizona time. But yeah. So what do you think about that, Todd? I mean, what's your opinion on this, brother? Real quick.
No, all I know is initially I tried to set this up for you. And so I went back and forth with him, I think it was over 2 days. Initially, I gave him the opportunity to choose what days might work for him, so that we could hook it up with your schedule. So I asked him for several days, and he responded with just Wednesday. So when I reached out to you and Wednesday didn't work, we tried to work it out for Thursday, and that wasn't going to work for them.
Yeah.
And so you rearranged your schedule for Friday to make this happen.
Yep.
And that's kind of where we came into this email chain here, was he reached out to you after talking to me and acquiring the email through the Wired Up TV video, which is what I suggested that he do.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where we're at here.
Okay, and Todd, speaking the truth, I did rearrange a lot of things I had to do, family things and quick little work things that I really wanted to do, but I did stop all that to speak to this man. and have a discussion, as they say. And he flaked. But let me continue reading these emails here. So the next one goes, sorry man, my daughter's b-day is tomorrow, which I tried to set up for tonight. Any other time you available before the 9th? I answer, after her party then, lol, duh. Look man, I can do it tomorrow, okay? I'm busy, I run my own business, and I don't really have time to be entertaining a theory that anyone with a brain knows is a effing retarded. That's effing retarded. It's a fairy tale theory, and to be honest, you're lucky I'm considering to even speak to y'all, because if you're a grown man with kids and you're believing in this dude, you should be ashamed of yourself. LOL. Hella weird. So it's either tomorrow night when your daughter's party is over or what? Which is of course I thought about it and said, you know what, let's kind of give this guy a chance. I was kind of harsh or whatever. So I sent him an email right after that, and I say, this is a maybe because I'll be working Friday, but I'm pretty sure I might be able to do it Friday night at 8 p.m. Arizona time. There you go again, 8 p.m. Arizona time. What do you think about that date? And he answers, Friday night it is then. I'll get Fearless involved too. He'd like to chime in. So he basically agreed. He said, Friday night it is then. I'll get Fearless involved too. He'd like to chime in. And I did put this is a maybe, but as you guys will see later on in the emails, I kind of tell him that it's a for sure thing. Let's do it Friday at 8 p.m. my time. I was just trying to see if he was open that day, but in a little bit we're gonna show you the other emails, and you'll see that I basically said, all right, for sure, then Friday. Todd actually tried to get a hold of him right after this because he wasn't kind of answering me back. And as you guys will see more at the end of the video, what he ended up telling Todd, when Todd tried to get a hold of him. But so this was all set up for Friday. You know what I'm saying? We were gonna have a discussion, which I basically, in my personal opinion, it doesn't bother me if what people believe about Akil the MC and stuff like that. The reason I do block people, on their channels when they come with their disrespectful BS, because I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to people that got, that want to speak about what we're talking about at the time. I don't got time to get in the YouTube battle royal or whatever. But it doesn't bother me if they believe in whatever the hell they believe. To be honest, I respect everybody's opinion, and this channel is basically to find the truth, whether I might be right or wrong, because I can be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I will come out and I will go ahead and say so. So anyways, the emails keep going on, and I send them another email, and it says, all right, so just to be clear, you reached out to us because I have never heard of y'all until my boy told me about y'all. And my boy is Todd. And the subject of the convo will be you guys trying to prove that Akil the MC is Tupac? ? He doesn't answer. I waited, I don't know how long, but some time. And he says, and then I say, also, I need a number to call on Friday. I don't give out people's numbers. I don't care what they got against me or I got against them. I don't play that game. I have Blank's number, and I have a lot of other people's numbers that hate on us number, and I never gave it out. So if this is going to happen, I need a number. Then he replies, I'll get a burner phone. You can call me on it, and I'll provide the number Friday. So again, he's telling me that it's going to go on Friday. He's going to give me the number Friday, and we'll do wapta. So then I answer, okay, sounds good. I'll be waiting. Just email it to me, please. Have a good day. God bless. So again, he said it's going to go on Friday. And then I said, okay, sounds good. I'll be waiting. That's basically, if you were to read this, Todd, is this, would you think that we have an appointment on Friday? Or would you think that we didn't?
There's no doubt in my mind this was for Friday.
There you go, guys. So, I mean, anybody that would read something like this will agree, you know, and would think in their mind, okay, I have to have a discussion with Wired Up and Todd Whithour on Friday about, you know, this theory and prove whatever we got to prove. And again, I was telling Todd this earlier or yesterday or whatever the case might be, that what's the whole point of having this discussion? I mean, first of all, I don't really care, and it doesn't bother me what if they believe that I'm not Akil the MC. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't really bother me, even though me and Akil are friends and we speak a lot. It doesn't bother me. So, you know, unless they're gonna bring out some pictures or bring up factually Tupac coming out saying, "Look, I'm gonna kill the MC," you know what I'm saying? Then I don't see what, you know, what the whole point of having this discussion or this debate is gonna be. You know
right.
What I'm saying? And would you agree with that, Todd?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, you know, nonetheless, I agreed to have this discussion with them, and we're gonna go ahead and do it. You know, hopefully on the 15th. You know, to see if these guys don't flake out. But there's another thing that I want to show you guys, and that I will put up on the screen right now in a little bit. And you know, after we made all this stuff happen, you know, we're talking about having a growing up discussion. You know what I'm saying? You know, they start making up fake accounts on YouTube. You know, and I brought this up to Todd's attention, and I told him, you know how long it takes to make these fake accounts, man? You gotta, literally, you have to make an email on Google or Yahoo or whatever, which takes a long ass time, okay? Then you have to go to YouTube, make a YouTube account. Then you have to go to my channel and find the video that you want to comment on. And by the way, he just didn't leave one comment on the video, okay? Or they, or whatever the case might be. They left multiple comments on other people's comments, you know, a grip of them, you know. It wasn't only one fake account. It was about 3 or 4. I only took a picture of 2, just to show you guys, you know what I'm saying, what I'm talking about, and and I'll show you guys that right now. But you know, this is the kind of people that we're dealing with, man. You know, and you know, I don't know what to say, man. Todd, what do you think about all this stuff, bro? What's your opinion on this, man?
All right. So the fake account thing is irritating, but not only, you know, are they going on and, you know, whether it's them or they're having the people that do watch their channel do it. I mean, we've never spoke on these guys ever, not once. And every video you talk about, you know, it's always, hey, this is my opinion, but you got to make up your own mind, do your own research. So we're never even saying this is 100% anything. But for the fake account thing is just crazy, you know, going on and clout chasing, trying to draw viewers over your way on your videos by putting Wired Up on there. It's just ridiculous. But you know, to each their own. They got to do what they got to do, and the situation is just crazy.
Yeah, man, I agree. And you know, they're the fake accounts are already on the screen right now, and here's one right now. It's called Wired Up is a shill, and it says, "I'm the Wired Up family. I think everything that they say is true, 100% real." And then there's another one that says, oh, and the other one is a comment on one of our subscribers, which the subscriber says, by the name of Giovanna McClure. She says, "My family, my brother," and he adds, which with a new different account that says Wired Up is a joke. He says, "Your family and your brother are brainwashed, mindless zombies, to think that this channel is telling the truth." So these are the only 2 dudes that are attacking us on this subject, right?
Right, and one thing that's crazy about that, Danny, is so it's easy to figure out what accounts are fake accounts, right? Because when you click on the user and you go to their page, they don't have any followers or any videos. And so it doesn't take too long to figure out that it was a brand new account.
Yes, exactly. And I did actually take pictures of that too, which will pop out right now. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, these are the only two guys that are attacking us on that Akil the MC thing. Okay, there are other people that believe in it, but these are the only guys that have channels that are going at us, about this. So it doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out who's doing this. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
And when I asked him, which I would show the email, if it was him that did this, he denied it. He says he doesn't do that and this and this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And of course, always with their excuse. These are the only two people that are getting at us about this. Who else is it gonna be? You know what I mean? So it's just obvious who it is. I mean, they can deny it as much as they want, whether, like you said, whether it's them or their little fans. In my opinion, I think it's them. That's just my opinion. And I think I'm right. But like I said, he denied it. After we were having a good conversations over emails, he denies this. And also something else that I wanted to touch on when I asked him about why he missed out on the Friday discussion. He said that like I said previous, that he messaged that he emailed me 5 minutes after that. Why couldn't I talk to him 5 minutes later, which is a lie. He actually emailed me 2 hours late. And when I asked him why, he says because he was working. But Todd showed me something, which I will post up here too, which is he dropped the video, right, Todd, like 2 hours before that email was sent?
Right.
So he dropped the email 2 hours before that email was sent. And when I asked him, why he did that, it took him a whole day to answer me. And, his answer was, have you ever heard of a smoke break? Or I took a break or something like that. And I dropped the video. So it's just a lot of, weird stuff, man. I really honestly think that they flaked, whatever the case might be. Maybe it's not that they're scared, but, maybe one guy couldn't make it, so.
Well, let's look at it realistically, Danny. So I realize we're not a job for him, right? But say you're working for a company and you got to work late at that company and you're going to be late for your second job. So you go out on your smoke break. Are you going to make a YouTube video, or are you going to let your job know that you're going to be late to work because you got stuck at your other job?
Yep.
So an email takes 5 seconds to say, hey, bro, sorry, man, I'm going to be late. I'm stuck at work.
Yep. Yeah, and exactly.
That's just my opinion.
Exactly. He had all day, to send me an email saying, look, I'm not going to make it. I'm just telling you, go ahead and do what you're going to do. We can go ahead and reschedule. But in my opinion, again, I think he waited till very late and he didn't know what to do. So then he just, all right, screw it. I'm going to make up this story and I'm going to tell him that, to reschedule. And weren't you telling me that he wanted to do it before the 10th for some reason or another?
Yeah, I don't know what he was talking about, but he said something about in an email when I was talking to him that he wanted to get it done before the 10th because of something on YouTube. They're making some rule changes or something. So I don't know nothing about that, and it didn't sound like you knew anything about that. Yeah. But, I guess that's worth looking into. We can look into that later and see if we can figure out what that's all about.
Yeah, no, I had no idea what that is. When you told me, I basically got, he said something about anti-bullying or something is what you were telling me.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I guess maybe he doesn't want to get a strike because he's going to say some stuff on the interview, or I don't know why, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, he agreed to the interview on the 15th. Hopefully they don't back out, and I think if they back out or something, it's kind of, childish because they made like 50 videos about us. This is our first one even responding to these little weenies, these little YouTube guys or whatever.
Right.
So, we're going to give them the time of day and have a debate about something that I don't really care about. And I really think it's a waste of time because there's no way that they're gonna prove. The only thing they're gonna do is they're gonna tell us, well, this is what I believe, or this is a coincidence, or why this or why that. That doesn't prove anything. You know what I'm saying? That's just your guys. I mean, their personal opinions. The only way they can even win a debate about this is if they were to literally have Tupac come out and go, "Look, I'm gonna kill the MC," and have him on the live freaking screen or something like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I really think it's pointless. But, you know, if we don't do it, you know, they're gonna come out saying that we're running. And by the way, they made the B guy made a video about us saying that we're running, or that we've been hitting them up and stuff like that. We've never, to be honest with you, I never even knew who they were until Todd brought them to my attention. You know, that's false. We've never hit them up. They've never asked me to have a debate until just recently in what we're showing you here. So, you know, these are the kind of people that you guys are listening to, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? We're going to still have the debate with these guys. You know, and by the way, to make these fake accounts takes forever, you know. Don't these guys have jobs? You know, they allegedly got kids. I mean, how do they take care of their kids? You know, they're sitting all day worrying about me, looking at my face all day. How they take care of their kids? You know, but anyways, Todd. So these 3 pieces of paper here are emails that were sent to Todd back and forth by him and you know, the little bumblebee guy. You know, the weirdos. So if you want, Todd, you can, you know, elaborate on these and kind of explain to us what these are about or whatever you want to do.
Right. So initially I reached out to him because I kept, like, I watch YouTube videos at work when I'm working, and I kept getting suggestions. So I'd go to the page, I'd watch it, and I noticed that he was kind of clout chasing, using Wired Up TV's name, and then kind of calling us out for being BSers. So I know to you that's small beans, and after talking to you, I realized why it can be kind of a benefit for us in the long run. But it was frustrating to me to just get called out and, you know, saying that we're spreading disinformation and all that stuff. Especially when he started saying Wired Up's not, you know, they're running. So I just reached out to him and said, hey, you know, I think I had a conversation with you about it, and we were kind of joking around. And you said, yeah, I mean, if that's what they want to do, you know. So I sent the first email, which kind of just said, you know, hey, I can get you in touch with Danny. I gave him the option for, you know, reaching out on multiple days, like I said earlier, so that we could fit your schedule with his, because I know you've been crazy busy. Even, you know, I talk to you pretty frequent, and it's been harder to get a hold of you because you've been so busy with working with your family because of the holiday and stuff.
Yeah. So
they came back with just one day. You know, even though I said, you know, give us multiple days so that I can match up a schedule that works. And then, you know, that didn't work for you. And you were like, yo, bro, that's not going to work for me. You should have talked to me first. Yeah. And so I said, well, I didn't commit. I told him we needed multiple days. I'm just trying to figure out if this is going to work. And you said, well, tell him Thursday. So that's what I replied back with was, hey, we could do this on Thursday. And whatever, Thursday wasn't going to work for them, so then they wanted to do Friday, and so that's, in the exchange, we kind of went back and forth, and, you know, everything's not here, but he talked about not knowing for sure who I was, that I might be Akil the MC myself, that he has no idea, any of that stuff. So just looking at this, this is kind of where it jumps in is, he says, oh, I'll drop a video of our entire conversation right now if that's okay. I'll block out your information, of course. Is that okay with you? Well, at this point, I'm frustrated because we've gone back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so my response to him was talk about shadow blocking, because that's kind of one of the things he keeps talking about is he can't get a hold of you because you blocked him on your channel, and you keep blocking to kill the MC stuff. And so I sent him a picture of video that was of Akil the MC with Rebels in Rhythm, which is before Jurassic 5. So Jurassic 5 was 2 different groups that came together Rebels in Rhythm and Unity Community. And it was a live video. Well, it wasn't a live video. It was a pre-Jurassic 5 video from like 1993, I think it was. I posted it on his page, and he immediately blocked it. And so I have a work Gmail account and a work YouTube account because of the work that I do. And so I logged in, and I saw that mine was blocked. So I put, I opened up Internet Explorer, and then I opened up Chrome, and I put them side by side with an account logged in on each and screenshotted the fact that mine was blocked. And that's kind of what that comment was about, was because direct evidence contrary to what he's been barking about, and he blocked it on his page.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to zoom this in. I'll be surprised after your response.
Go.
Like I said, I haven't heard back, and I will let you know. So that's just me telling him I hadn't heard back from you yet on whether Friday will work. So this is kind of your email exchange with him. Next, he says, no hustle. I've never made a dime off this and don't plan on it either. How many more coincidences do you need to see that you're being lied to? Is there any other way to get a hold of Danny? Doesn't seem like I'm getting anywhere with you, and don't even know where you came from. I said, no, at this point I think we're done, because I was frustrated.
Yeah.
I said, you do not have my permission, which was talking about sharing the email. I said, pretty weak when you're backed into a corner. Good luck. B, like I said, I respect your hustle, even if it's way off base. And then B wrote, oh, I'll drop a video of, I'm sorry, that was, I think these two slides are backwards.
Oh, okay. Well, that's...
So anyways,
yeah,
the gist of the whole thing was, we were going back and forth. He said that he didn't know who I was, but he used snippets from videos that had, my name and face right at the beginning of them on his videos. And so I kind of called him out on that. So I don't know, Danny, for me, it was just frustrating because, like I said, we never spoke on these guys, not once. No. And so I know it was less frustrating for you than it was for me, because I'm like, man, we never said anything about these guys.
Yeah.
And so I knew they were clout chasing, right? Trying to use Wired Up to get more subscribers.
Of course.
And, the few videos I watched, I just thought were kind of, in my opinion, Fruit Loops. I don't know how to say it any other way.
Yeah.
But, I respect any man's hustle. People are going to believe what they're going to believe.
Of course.
And obviously they don't believe what we're throwing down.
Yeah.
But I do, and that's their thing. But I'm not going to call another man out for their beliefs. They can believe what they want to believe. Just don't talk crap on us.
Yep. Yeah. Well, that what you just said right now is very interesting, and they're mad at us. I mean, we've never commented on their stuff, and I've said it a million times on the channel. What I put out is my opinion. You don't have to believe what I believe. I could be wrong, but we're just putting out information that we find, that we came across, and I'm telling you out of my mouth what's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to believe what I believe. But for some reason, these guys, are still attacking us, and flat out, the only reason that they're doing that is for clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? They're going after the people that are most talked about to get some attention, and they wanted their names to be told by us. That's why they keep making videos, and that's why all these other haters make videos about us. All these other channels that can't figure out why they can't get views and can't figure out why people don't listen to them. It's because of this stuff, man. In my opinion, that Akil the MC is Tupac is the dumbest freaking theory I've ever heard in my life. I've seen Disney movies more believable than this theory. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I honestly don't even think that B and that Fearless guy even believe what they're pumping, because there's no man with even half a brain that will actually believe this stuff, you know. So I really think that he's doing it to get his 1,000 subscribers, because he probably thinks there's money in YouTube, which he's gonna be very disappointed with that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he's attacking us to get more subscribers and viewers, and that's it. I mean, that's what that's the only thing that he's gonna do, because how are we putting out misinformation when all the information that we're putting out, we're telling you, look, this is where we got it, this is what I believe, and you don't have to believe it, and I might be wrong. How the fuck is that misinformation? I just told you it's my opinion and I might be wrong.
The thing is we put a lot of time in the whole team, Jose, Rosemary, Joe, myself, yourself. We put a lot of time into looking into this stuff and trying to cover every base, along the way. It doesn't mean we're perfect, right? We're going to make mistakes.
Yep.
Mistakes happen. We're all human.
Yep.
But
yep.
The reason why I got into Wired Up TV, about a year ago, was because of the free thinking. You see something and it sparks your brain to look into something else that maybe you hadn't thought of. It's like Spoonhead and the underground tunnel thing. That was never on my brain until he made one comment on a video.
Exactly.
So we try to explore every idea. It's a free thinking platform where people share ideas, and we just take those ideas and roll with them as best we can and try to cover what bases are there. It doesn't mean it's right. It's just another theory.
Exactly.
But it may put us one step closer to the actual answer.
Exactly. And like I've told you, Todd, and I've told everybody, no matter what the answer is, we're out for the truth. If I find out concrete proof of whatever the freaking case might be, wherever the road leads us, that's what I'm going to put out. I'm not going to keep telling you guys what I believe is the only way, and that's true, because that's, first of all, that is ignorant, you know what I'm saying? It's not logical, and it's just not true, because we can all be wrong. And the problem with these guys is that they're telling people that Akil the MC is Tupac, and that's the only way we're 100% right, and they're
right.
not, and they're not, you know what I'm saying? And I've made videos long time ago that should still be on the channel speaking about Akil the MC being possibly, connected to Pac and stuff like that. But what we do is we actually call the people. We called Akil the MC. We did our research. We asked other people, and we quickly found out that it is super untrue, and it is factually. I mean, there's just so much proof that he's not. Tupac is just crazy. They were alive at the same time. There's photos of them alive on the same years. One guy's way shorter than the other. And it's just, I don't even know why I'm even getting into it. It's just actually not true,
The thing about it, Danny, and I'm just going to put this out there, and I know that, the wired up heads, as you like to call them sometimes,
yeah,
they've seen instances where you've been wrong, and we can use a crazy Iranian video. You made that video. Gobi got in touch with you. You got to talking to him. Your mind changed, right?
Yep.
So people's opinions change, based on new facts, new information, and that's just the way it goes.
Exactly.
But it's got to be concrete, and I know that you're the kind of person that if it turned out Akil the MC was actually Tupac, you'd have the video up faster than anybody else on the internet.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And so.
Exactly. Yep. So, I mean, I'm not knocking anybody's theory or anybody's beliefs, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the truth might be, whether if we end up finding out that Tupac has even passed away, I'm going to put that out there. And if I found out that that's not true, I'm gonna change it and put it out like you just said with the crazy Iranian video. I made a video coming at him. I got in contact with him. We spoke. I made a video right after that, correcting my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And that's just
Right.
yeah. And that's what this channel is all about. Same thing with the Rick Boss thing. I made an interview with them at first. You know what I'm saying? I reheard it and heard a lot of inconsistencies. A lot of the subscribers were telling me, "Hey, look, this is not true," and asked this question, and I did it, and I corrected my thing,
Right.
and I exposed him for being what he is, a liar. You know what I'm saying? Would he have just came out and been like, look, this is just my opinion on what I believe happened. It's gonna be a real cool movie. Watch it. I would have never said anything. But he's just like these two clowns. Came out talking matter of fact, and his facts were non-factual. Nothing he was saying
Right.
was factual. And you know, it's the same thing with this Akil the MC theory. I was talking about it too a long time ago, you know, as a possibility, and I looked into it because, you know, people brought it up, and just like they brought up thinking that Casanova was Tupac, I interviewed him, I spoke to him, you know, we dropped that theory. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We brought all these people on to our show. We just didn't continue talking about it like ignorant people saying, look, this is what it is, and not doing any real due diligence and finding out the truth. So
Right.
with the Akil the MC thing, we put it out as a possibility. I did my research, and it came out from like 100 different directions that is super untrue. And you know, I didn't come out when I first heard about it and judge it or say anything about it. I put it out like a possibility. But to be honest, in my mind, the first time that I heard that theory, I started laughing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because of how absurd it sounds like. You know what I mean? It's just freaking crazy. You're gonna fake
Well,
your
you
death.
said
You know, I don't know.
you said it to me probably at least 10 times in the last couple months. Is the greatest rapper ever fakes his death, retires from the rap game to return as a rapper, making less money with less clout, pushing this totally different style of music in the same country that he just left for whatever the reasons were. I mean, it makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah, so why the hell would he fake his death to come back as the same exact thing and not even change his face? Because obviously, right, if everybody can tell that Akil is Tupac, he didn't do a good job, right?
Right.
It is just freaking retarded, bro. And I don't, like I said, that's my opinion. I don't mean to talk down on some of my subscribers that believe in this. Because like I said, the channel is, when we put out information out there, is you can use it for whatever you want to use it, you know. As long as you don't put our name in your mouth, we're cool.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't talking about you. So you can come into the channel and be like, look, I believe that Akil is Tupac, and keep it respectful. And I'll never block you. There's people that have came on the channel and called me out. Look, I don't believe in this and that, and I've seen your videos. Never been blocked, you know. And I gave him the answer. Never been blocked. When you come at me disrespectful, I don't care if you're talking about Akil the MC. I don't care if you're talking about Tupac. I don't care if you're talking about Biggie. I don't care if you're talking about Freddie Mercury, Jesus Christ. If you come at me disrespectful, I'm gonna block you.
Right.
And if I don't block you, you, Joe, and Rosemary or my other monitors will, because we don't have time for that, man. We want people to ask the real questions and get their information so they can, you know, whatever they're doing, whether they're doing their own investigation, whether they just want some questions answered, whatever. We want the real serious questions. We're grown men. We're not, you know, elementary school kids where we're doing this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Making videos, spending all day to make videos about another grown man like these two guys are doing. They're spending all day making videos about me, you, and everybody else on the Wired Up TV team. And, you know, not knowing that you have another man on your mind all day. and
Right.
and you're giving us views. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy. I never understood why people do that. Uh, well, I mean, I do understand. They're doing it, to get more subscribers and more views because if you use my name on the title, people are gonna click on it because people want to know what we're talking about and they don't know who you are.
Right.
And that way, people that are looking for us will click on you, and you think maybe that's how you'll get more subscribers, and it does work. You know what I'm saying? It does work, but it's the oldest trick in the book, and like I said on the email, they're lucky, and I've told this to him. You're lucky that I'm even considering talking to you guys. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do it, because I do have subscribers on our channel that believe in that theory.
Right.
And this channel is for the people, for all the subscribers that come on this channel and are respectful. So whatever you guys want to hear about, I'm gonna have people on here talking about it. Whether it's Casanova, people wanted to hear about Casanova. You know what I'm saying? No Tupac Alive channel has ever had him on there. We were the first one to do it. Then people wanted to talk about Nikolai Giovanni. We had him on. As soon as Tupac's Sun song came out with Kalon, we had him on. You know what I'm saying? We had Busy Bone on. We had Greg Kading, Reggie Wright Jr. We've had John Potash. What's your name? Kathy Griffin? Kathy Scott, right? Yeah,
Kathy Scott, yep.
Kathy Scott. And, Busy Bone, I don't know if I said that already. Outlaw Radio, everybody. If y'all want to hear it, we're going to have it. So this is why we're doing the discussion. To be honest, in my opinion, it's a waste of time because there's no way they're going to be able to prove that this, your freaking crazy theory is true. All they're going to say is their opinion and tell us about the coincidences, that they believe make this theory true. And we're going to end up not proving anything. But I'm going to do it for the subscribers that want to hear it and are believers of this theory. The subscribers that are respectful. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see where it goes. You know what I'm saying? Do you have anything else to say, my brother?
Well, I was just going to say, and I'll go out there and I'll say it right now, just so that everybody that subscribes knows. When I brought this to Danny's attention, Danny was just basically like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, he had no clue what was going on. He had no clue who they were. And he basically was like, no, man, why would I want to do that? This is ridiculous. And so we got to chopping it up a little bit. And, he thought about it. He said, let me think about it. And then he got back to me and said, yeah, I do want to do this for the subscribers. Yep. And that's the only reason why. So when you say that, I know you're saying that 100% genuine.
Yep.
Because like I said, when I brought this up, that wasn't the response that I got from you initially.
Yep. Exactly, brother. And hey, if there was something fake about us, if we were spreading rumors or fake information, right? How come none of the channels we've got at and exposed has ever exposed anything about us you guys did not know already? Nobody. If we were pumping so much BS, why do all these people come on our channel? Why is Danny Boy speaking to me right now? Why do I talk to Akil the MC? The guy that these guys are talking about, I talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Todd talks to them. You know what I mean?
Right.
These guys are little kids, man. In the words of Tupac, they're little kids. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to have them for the subscribers. And, Wired Up TV is always going to be the most realest show ever. And, I'm saying? Me and Todd are going to keep doing our thing. Joe, Rosemary going to keep doing their thing. And we're going to stay close as a close family because that's what we all are. And, we love our subscribers, man. We do this for y'all. Even though some of us don't believe in some of the stuff y'all believe, we'll still do it for you guys. And, Todd's the same way. Joe's the same way. Everybody else is the same way. They do a lot of these things for you guys. You know what I'm saying? And,
right.
And everything that Todd's been telling you right now on the video, it's 100% true. You know what I'm saying? He told me this before we even did this video. So we put out this video so you guys can know the truth. just in case these two weirdos, try to pump this out and lie to you guys. We want you guys to have the whole truth. You know what I'm saying? Do you got anything else, Todd, to add?
No, nothing at all, bro.
All right, y'all. You guys heard it. From us yourself. You know what I'm saying? Support the real. Do not support the fakes. Do not support the phonies, y'all. We're gonna keep on keeping it 100% real with you guys. Like we always have. We are the only Tupac Alive channel, or what I'm saying, on this platform, that is 100% real. Look that up, brother. You know what I'm saying? We don't come at you with no lies or no BS. Everything we pump is our opinion, and it's stuff that we look up, stuff that Todd looks up, stuff that Joe Gracia looks up, stuff that Rosemary looks up, stuff that Jose looks up, all by their hard work. And without Todd, without Joe, Rosemary, and Jose, there would be no Wired Up TV, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is the only channel that lets the subscribers become part of the freaking channel.
That's right.
Every one of, Todd, Joe, everybody start off as a subscriber. And I'll let all you guys, help us out and join the family if I could. But a lot of you guys just like to sit back and watch, which is all good, and I love you guys and respect that. But, so yeah, guys, you know what I'm saying? Be careful who you guys are watching and supporting, man. You know what I'm saying? These guys are lying to y'all, man. They're doing this for clout. I really don't even think that they even believe what they're pumping, man, because any person with a brain, wouldn't believe something like this, because it makes absolutely no sense. So, you know what I'm saying? So, support the real, and, hopefully they still want to do their little discussion or whatever. And on the 15th, for the subscribers that want to see it. But yeah, Todd, if you want to say peace out to the people, man, we could wrap it up right here.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.
For sure, guys. Peace out. Much love. You know what I'm saying? And like I always tell you guys, always stay wired up. And in the words of Smokey, Todd, do you know what Smokey says from Friday?
Peace out.
Peace out, y'all.
Later.